So anyways, this is being, if you didn't notice already, this is being recorded live over on Twitch. Come stop by, we'd love to see you. I'd love to have you lurk, have you chat, anything, you know. Anyways, today, what I really wanted to talk about, just for now, just for the beginning part, and for the YouTube video specifically, is TikTok and misinformation. Specifically, I've seen a lot of mental health stuff on TikTok. One of the biggest problems I notice is that people list their credentials online, and then everybody just believes it. I tested this out a while ago, completely bullshitted, right? Went into a Discord server, and there was an argument going on. And so I decided to get in on this. This was on an alt account just to test my theory of how little people, like, even think twice about someone that mentions their credentials. I said, I have a degree in marketing. XYZ is the correct answer. Nobody questioned it. That was the end of the argument. I mean, it was honestly, I think, beneficial because it just shut it down. Internet arguments are fucking pointless, so I have absolutely zero sympathy in lying that one time. So I said I had a degree in marketing, shut that down, no one questioned it. I don't have any hardly experience in marketing. This channel specifically used to be NCSNL, and the way that it blew up was that I posted every single video to Google+. And there was zero competition on Google+. Everybody thought it was just dead space that, like, no one could ever make any traction off of. But little did people know, the majority of my marketed attraction was through Google+. So I'm getting off topic here, but that's my extent and experience with marketing, besides, like, the stuff that I've learned with graphic design and growing the channel and blah blah blah. But anyways, I have zero professional knowledge about marketing. And the fact that these people just took it at face value, and they just stopped, and they took whatever I said as just immediately truth. Now, how does this have to do with TikTok? Well, as you guys know, well, actually, you guys don't know this, but you guys don't know this, but I actually struggle with dysthymia, insomnia, and PTSD. This whole summer, I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule because insomnia has been fighting me really hard. And the whole reason that I have this little guy right here is because of my PTSD and because of specifically my dysthymia too. He's a service dog in training and an emotional support animal currently. So he helps me with my different issues that I have. And so I take mental health and stuff extremely seriously. When people spread misinformation about any mental health stuff, it really bothers me. And as per usual, I'm not going to show any clips or call out any specific YouTuber or TikTok star or whatever about this, but misinformation is absolutely huge on TikTok, and it comes from this basis that people can kind of just say whatever they want and then everybody believes it. I don't think I've seen a TikTok where in the description or in the comments or in the video itself that they link their sources. And this is really important because people are just believing every single thing that they're seeing on TikTok, and this becomes extremely harmful. This is where we get a lot of these misconstrued terms that become buzzwords and then hurt stuff. Some of them that come to mind specifically is narcissistic personality disorder is one that's been really attacked right now. It's basically like people on TikTok are kind of attaching any negative trait that they find in people with NPD. And I'm not saying everybody is doing this, obviously, but it's a huge problem because it makes people that have NPD kind of seem misunderstood, and they're obviously just going to feel worse even though it's the legitimate mental disorder. As well as, like, gaslighting is a very harmful practice, and when you apply it to, like, just everything and you say, like, a minor lie or like a white lie or anything that you don't like is gaslighting or whatever, it tones down the severity of it and people take it less seriously. So then when actual legitimate victims of gaslighting come out, it's like, oh, well, everybody's been gaslit, or people take it less seriously. And I think it has the opposite effect. I believe the intention is good, right? I believe that these people really, really want to spread awareness, like at least initially, right? People want to spread awareness, but then someone sees that and then they misunderstand it, and then they try to broadcast it on their own platform, and then they're not as knowledgeable in it, so then they attach XYZ to it, or say blah 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 blah, or their own experiences or whatever, and then it just gets watered down the further down the stream that it goes, you know? And this is so harmful, and I think it's one of the worst parts of TikTok. There's a lot of other stuff, but the thing that really bothers me the most is the misinformation and the refusal to fact check. Out of just a habit, if I learn some information, and I would recommend this to absolutely everyone else too, if you learn something, whether it's from me, whether it's from a YouTube video, whether it's from like someone who states they have a doctorate, whether it's from someone telling you that they're a lawyer, right? Check and see if you can check their credentials. If you can't check their credentials, don't trust it. Okay? Like, it's just that simple, right? There's a lot of people that I follow that they remain like at least partially anonymous, right? And so I can't check their credentials, so I take every single thing that they say with a grain of salt. This is super important because even though I'm pretty sure that since they're talking very knowledgeably, they likely do have those credentials, it's very easy to use terminology and sound or like broadcast information from someone else and then claim that you have a degree in something that you don't. It is extremely easy to do. And I don't think I don't think the majority of people are doing anything like that or acting with ill intent, but it is a possibility, and that is always something you should consider. The second thing is, if you learn some information, even from a credible source, we're humans. We make mistakes. I have a lot of experience with graphic design. I have a lot of experience with working with clients. I have a lot of my own opinions and stuff like that. And I consider myself pretty knowledgeable in a lot of different things. But if I tell you anything, fact check it, right? I will not be offended. No one should be offended by you fact checking information. I'm wrong sometimes. I make mistakes. Sometimes the data that I got something from was then proven wrong later, etc. There's so many different factors that go into like information that it's in poor taste and bad practice to not double check some information given to you, and it is a good habit to always double check information. Now, I understand that with TikTok, this is becoming increasingly more difficult simply from the fact that people kind of just they want this short form content, and it's like, oh, that's a fun fact, I'll share it with my friends, without realizing the harm and danger in that. For example, one of the biggest harmful factors to me as a person with PTSD is someone saying, and I am no innocent person with this either, I have found myself subject to doing this, and I have to catch myself, is saying that I have PTSD from this very minor inconvenience or like something that I was like a little embarrassed about. And I know that other people do that too, but just doing something as small as that can be extremely harmful to those and myself actually suffering with that, because it's hard to know when someone is being more serious about it, and then maybe it takes like 1, 2, 3 different times saying it before it's like, oh, this is a legit problem, right? And that can be applied to pretty much all of the buzzwords that a lot of these TikToks are saying. If you can see here, we're recording this live on the Twitch. Again, stop by twitch.tv/Andevian. Killer Demon 100 is a great guy, and you should also check out his Twitch too. What do you stream again? Just type it in the chat, it'll be in the video. Anyways, yeah. So overall, I just think it's always double check your sources, always do that. And honestly, TikTok is just obvious, like, I think it's more harm than good on every single level. But that is a topic for another video, and I really just wanted to talk about the misinformation on it for this one. And if you guys want to see me talk a little bit about, well, actually a whole other video about like why I think TikTok as a whole and like shorts and Instagram reels are more harm than good, yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, dislike. Let me know if you agree. If you have any comments or whatever, let me know.